Thank you so much for being here today. And Governor Palin, I am so excited to share this stage with you today. Thank you so much. Senator Fisher, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Governor Kay Orr of Nebraska, thanks again for being here. And folks, our very own Lieutenant Governor Kim Reynolds also. Quite an honor to share the stage with these wonderful conservative female leaders. I'm glad to be here with them. I also want to extend a special thanks to She-PAC for hosting this event today. Wonderful folks. Yes, thank you, She-PAC. So with She-PAC, I have to say they were one of the first organizations that came out and endorsed my candidacy for United States Senate. And that was back when the political pundits, they didn't think I was going to go very far. But look at us today. What do you think, folks? So thanks so much to She-PAC. Thank you to She-PAC. I want to thank the She-PAC team. We have Jason and Tim and Paisha here and all of their organization. I want to thank them for doing this event, but also for supporting conservative female leaders all across the United States. So one more round for She-PAC, please. Now, I also want to thank my family. They are here with me today. My husband, Gail, over to the side. Thanks, Gail. U.S. Army Ranger retired. I have 3 beautiful daughters that are here with me today also. Gina, Jenny, and Libby. And today we have one of our 6 grandchildren joining us, little Maddie, 2 years old. I'd love to have her up on stage with me, but I think she'd steal the show. So thank you. I couldn't have done this without their support, their love, and I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. But I also want to thank all of you. I am so humbled by your presence today. It makes this so worthwhile. This is why I'm doing it, is for all of you. So thanks so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we have a number of firsts here today also. I am sharing the stage with some wonderful women, and I have to say, Governor Palin, thank you. She was the first GOP woman to be nominated on our national ticket. So let's give her a round. Another first that I would like to mention and honor today. She is no longer with us, but I wanted to mention also the first and only woman who has ever served as our RNC chair, the late Mary Louise Smith. So she was raised in Eddyville, Iowa. And then we also have another first here today, Governor Orr. Governor Orr was the first female GOP elected governor. She grew up here in Iowa, served the great state of Nebraska. So thank you, Governor Orr. Another first. And then I tell you what, after this fall, after I take it to Bruce Braley, I would be honored to serve as Iowa's first elected female. And I am going to Washington, D.C. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. This is a great day today. But let's talk about this upcoming race and why it is so important to gain this seat back, and why I believe that I am the candidate that will beat liberal, progressive Bruce Braley this fall. So let's talk about a few of those things, okay? All right, first, how many of you just absolutely adore Obamacare? Oh, boo, boo. Well, that's what I thought too. But let's talk about Bruce Braley and his record with Obamacare. Bruce Braley absolutely loves Obamacare. He has supported it, and so much, in fact, that he gave the closing arguments for Obamacare on the floor of the House. Boo! Not only does he still support it, he supports it blindly. He supports it blindly, even knowing that it is hurting our hardworking Iowa families and Iowa businesses. But let me tell you a little bit about what I've done with Obamacare. I have stood up and fought against Obamacare here in the state of Iowa, and I voted against the Senate Democrats when they tried to expand Medicaid as part of the Affordable Care Act. Unaffordable Care Act here in the state of Iowa. That's what we have done. I stand for the full repeal and replacement of Obamacare. I have fought against it here, and let me tell you, when I go to Washington, D.C., I am going to continue that fight. I'm going to do it for you. Thank you. Let's also talk about our Second Amendment right. That's very important to me. Well, Bruce Braley has an F rating from the NRA. What do you think about that? Enough said right there. Enough said. An F rating. But most folks know that I am Army qualified on the 9mm. I do have a permit to carry, and I do carry. And because I do carry, the Iowa Democratic Party, they have called me Pistol Packin' Joni. I love it. So Pistol Packin' Joni, it's a nickname that I am going to wear proudly. I will stand for our Second Amendment rights. But again, it is something that is very important to me, and as I go on to Washington, D.C., rest assured that I will continue to fight for our shared Second Amendment right. Thank you very much. Now, let's talk a little bit about economy. Bruce Braley, he supported one of the largest tax increases in United States history. What was he thinking? But here in Iowa, I have supported and helped push through and pass the largest tax decrease in Iowa history. And we are going to save Iowa taxpayers. We are going to save Iowa taxpayers $4.4 billion over the next decade. Thank you. So not only is he a big tax guy, but Bruce Braley also stands for big bureaucracy. Big bureaucracy and all of the endless rules and regulations that go along with that bureaucracy. But here in the state of Iowa, I have joined with other conservative leaders, and we have toured the state, taking suggestions from Iowans about the rules and regulations that are harming their businesses and their families. We took that information back to the Capitol, and we're working hard to end harmless rules or harmful rules and regulations here in the state of Iowa. Very important to us, very important to us. Thank you. So what does all of this mean? A lot of rules and regulations, taxes, what does it mean? Well, it means that Bruce Braley's way, the bad Washington, D.C. way, is not getting us anywhere. Right now, our national unemployment stands at 6.7%. That's not good. That means too many Americans are still out there looking for work. That's bad. But here in Iowa, with the Iowa way, the past 4 years, we've turned the economy around. We've gone from over 6% unemployment down to 4.5% unemployment. Thank you. That means more of our hardworking Iowa families are getting up. Those moms and dads are going to work every day and providing for their families. That's what we have here in Iowa. So I look forward to taking our Iowa way out to Washington, D.C. Don't you think that's what we need? Thank you. But I am ready to fight. I am the candidate that is ready to go forward and take it to Bruce Braley this fall. I am ready to do that. And let me tell you, the Democrats have started taking notice here in the last couple of months, and they are worried. They are worried about the momentum of this campaign. So let's do something about it. Let's do something about it. I am really very proud of my proven conservative record. So when my opponent comes out and he's making false attacks on my record, let's not let that be a distraction, because we know how important this race is. We must take back this seat, and I am the candidate that is going to beat Bruce Braley this fall. So very much. It has been such a pleasure and an honor to serve my local community. And I am honored to serve my state today as a conservative state senator. And I'm honored to serve my state and my nation as a lieutenant colonel and a battalion commander in the Iowa Army National Guard. Thank you very much. And it would be an even greater honor. It would be a greater honor if I could ask for your support this June and this next November to help me serve as your next United States Senator, because I want to take our Iowa values to Washington, D.C. Thank you so very much. Today I am asking for your support. I would love to have it. And what I need for all of you to do is to seek out my staff. I know they're all around the room. Ask them about the campaign and how you can get involved. I would love to have you out there knocking on doors for me, making those phone calls, writing those letters, getting out there, putting a bumper sticker on your car, maybe sticking a yard sign out in your yard. Whatever you can do to help, I am always going to appreciate your efforts also. So please, go out, tell your friends, your neighbors, your family, your colleagues. Let them know why I am the candidate of your choice and why it is you think that I'm the candidate that's going to beat Bruce Braley this fall. I would love to have your support. Thank you very much. Again, I am so proud to have served in many capacities. I do have a servant's heart. I want to continue serving. Send me to Washington, D.C. Let's make it happen. Thank you all for being here today. Ladies, thank you for joining me. Thank you for your support. Let's take back this important seat in the United States Senate. God bless you all, and God bless the United States